You write in two genres. You write in mystery fiction and science fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Make a lot of money in mysteries. You can. It's possible. It's a lot easier than science fiction.
I don't think you can anymore, to tell you the truth. I don't think you can.
Oh? Mm-hmm. Why not?
I think that field has reached its peak and it's declining. There's certain writers, Len Dayton and John Le Carre, I think. Le Carre. They kind of made best-selling type books for a while. But I suppose you'd put Dayton in the category of suspense. Not Carre. In fact, I think he's retired now. But aside from an odd name or two, there aren't any big producers anymore, as there used to be, such as, maybe 30 years ago, when you have, dozens of names would be household words. Now you go to ask in a household, say, name 12 murder mystery writers, and they can't mention. They say Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie's dead. John Creasy's dead.
Sean D. McDonald, Evan Hunter writing as Ed McBain.
Well,
George Simeon.
Simenon is dead.
Simenon.
I think he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Right or wrong? I think he's dead, but I wouldn't swear to that. But say 10, 15, 20 years ago, mystery writing was a very important phase of popular culture. Now, no, I think television has killed mystery writing.
Christian
That's
Slaw.
my guess. Yeah. Now, science fiction does not, in my opinion, concern itself with the same kind of audience that television deals with. I think the people that read murder mysteries and the people who watch television are essentially the same group of people. The primary audience of the science fiction writer, so I've been told, I never made this investigation myself, is the highly intelligent young person between the ages of 13 and 25, and then perhaps it catches them and they continue on reading it. But in general, the science fiction writer is addressing young people, young men and women between these ages. And they're not too much interested in television. Well, maybe I'm getting too general, too broad here, but I think I've gotten my general point across.
Why do you not read science fiction?
Well, I think I won't make any comment on that question.
All right.
Do you have I don't know why this occurs to me. I haven't asked anyone else the question. Do you have a definition that satisfies you for science fiction?
Well, nowadays there's brooded about the word speculative fiction, which I think is as close to what science fiction is as anything else is. If you wanted to capsulize it in one or two words, you'd say fiction which deals with imaginary milieu, localities, etc. Generally, it's connected with the future. And some other people have called it future history, which all these words, all these definitions have elements of what's the word? Not credibility, but validity or making not conviction or something like that. But it's something that's hard to describe because every time you say this is science fiction, then somebody will say, is this science fiction or isn't? And like as not, if you ask me, I'd say, no, of course not. That's just a bunch of trash. But you say, well, it's a claim to science fiction. And, well, all right. But I think science fiction essentially deals with the future and future possibilities of human conduct, way people will act under different societies, different stimuli.
One of the things that I've continued to think about is something I'd like to get your reaction to. A lot of people assume that the mainstream of literature is the place where the most gloss lies, where the greatest amount of academic polishing goes on. But I'm convinced that it's the vitality that tells you where the mainstream of literature is, and that science fiction is the mainstream. What is called the mainstream is something else.
We're getting involved here in a very, very complicated business. And if I were to give you my ideas on this, well, you might or might not agree. But
go ahead.
Essentially, if you study the history of aesthetics at all, you will find that certain types of endeavor get public acknowledgement. I can't think of the word. Acknowledgement, acclaim, or acceptance, and they become the mainstream. Mm-hmm. Now, presently, these things burn themselves out after a while, and then you get some iconoclasts that start something new. Now, this happens in practically every field. Debussy, when he first, the Après-midi Dansant was performed, they had riots and threw rocks at Debussy for it, and chased him up and down the street. It was considered iconoclastic music. Mm-hmm. And of course, nowadays, Debussy is considered quite mild, quite old hat. It wasn't even the 12-tone scale. What do you call that thing? Not the diatonic scale, but the other scale. Or the 12, well, anyway, be that as it may.